Hello, Catamounts. Welcome back to Chats with Cats, where we focus on the people beyond the athletes here in Catamount Nation. I'm your host, Alexander Hoffman, and today we have a special double interview with two of our cheerleaders, Lauren Hutzler and Catie Osborne. How are you guys doing?
We're good. How are you?
Pretty good. So go ahead and please introduce yourselves and your roles on the cheer team.
My name is Lauren Hutzler. I'm a back spot on the cheer team. I'm Catie. I'm also a back spot.
So what would you say sets apart your cheer team and makes it special to you?
I would just say, like, the family aspect that we have on the cheer team. Like, everybody's so close. And that's how I feel with Catie, obviously.
Yeah. I feel like cheer has brought us, like, our best friends at school. So, yeah.
Yeah, and the two of you have mentioned, both before the interview and just now, being very close friends despite the difference in when you came in. How would you say that's developed?
Honestly, like, last year, I don't want to say we weren't friends, but we weren't very, like, close. Like I'd be like, oh, hi, if I saw her out, but we wouldn't really talk. And then this year, we were kind of just, like, somewhere, and I just, like, started talking to her about a lot, and she had been like, oh my gosh, like, I went through that 2 years ago, my sophomore year, and I feel like we are kind of really similar. She's just, like, 2 years older than me, and so we are obviously best friends, but, like, I feel like what I'm going through, a lot of it, she's already been through, and so she can, like, help me through that. And, like, not only is she, like, such a good friend, but I feel like she's kind of, like, a mentor, maybe, in a way. And another reason that we're so similar is, like, one time, like, we were just talking, and I was, like, actually, before I came to college, I was thinking about, like, flight school, and
I was too.
and then she was thinking about flight school, too. I was, like, I actually, like, test flew a plane.
Like, me too.
And I just feel like that's so weird, like, that we have that in common. Like, and there's, like, so many other things like that, but, like, that's just one. Like,
I feel like that's definitely not something that a lot of people can say they happen to share that experience, especially finding that out after you already knew each other and not being the reason you know each other. So that is pretty cool. But you also mentioned kind of the family feel within the team. What kind of impact would you say that your coach or coaching staff has had on you, both cheering and as people, with that family aspect?
I feel like our coach has really, my sophomore year, our coaching staff at the end of the year was not great, and we actually didn't have a coach at the end of the year. So the coach we have now came in and kind of, like, we were in a bad spot, and they built our program up, and now we're great.
yeah, and I also feel like the coach that we have now, she's not just our cheer coach, but if we have something going on in our personal life, she'll be the first person to encourage us to come to her, talk to her about it, which is another great thing about her.
Yeah, and having that support within the team is definitely something that helps a lot with that family feel, but also being able to enjoy being a part of, any team, but especially cheer, where you are representing the energy of the school. And I kind of wanted to ask, what does it mean to you to be able to represent the energy of Western to Catamount Nation?
I would just say that, speaking for myself, I think Catie could say the same thing. Like, we both, like, love Western so much. Like, I don't think I could have picked a better school for me. It has everything that I need. It's perfect. And just being able to cheer for it and just show how much I love it by giving my all to cheer is, like, such a great gift, I would say.
Also, like, game days when, like, the crowd's involved, like, it's just literally the best experience ever. Down on the field or on the court for basketball too.
Yeah, and I think that's something that kind of sticks out to me is the game day experience for Western. Even though we're not like a huge school like the big FBS schools or any of that, we still have a very good game day experience, especially with the football season.
Yeah.
That kind of leads into another question. What is one game from this basketball or football season that each of you will remember most fondly as possible?
So, do you remember who we were playing?
No, but it was a super, super rainy game.
Yeah.
I think
It got delayed.
was it maybe Furman? No.
I don't remember, but it got delayed a lot.
Like, a lot. Like, 4 hours. And so our cheer team, we, like, all get ready and, like, have our pep talks and do whatever we need to do in the field house. And so me and Catie had just left the field house because we were going to grab the flags, because we run the flags together on game day, which is also super fun to do with her. And so we were going to grab them, and we're, like, about to leave I don't know. What's funny?
We're leaving the field.
We're
Going to Ramsey.
we're in Ramsey. And we're going to the field house. And we like go to leave, and it's like pouring rain. So we're like, we're not walking across the field in the pouring rain because
So we were stranded.
because we have our hair and all our makeup done and stuff. So we're like stranded there, and
We weren't like super close at the time. So this is probably the thing.
probably helped us
Really
bring together. So, and then some nice lady was like, "Oh, come join the Catamount Club."
And
So-
offered us food.
And they offered us food and like whatever. It was super nice. And so we kind of just talked in there. And then we made a TikTok
Yeah.
on the field. And it was really funny, and it went viral.
It was viral. We recreated the football intro.
It didn't actually go viral.
It was actually
Like
really good.
8,000 views.
that could be considered viral
Yeah.
compared to other TikToks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's what we like to think. But it was really good. You should everybody should look
Yeah.
it up.
It's on my TikTok. I don't know what my TikTok is.
there you go. That's definitely one way to make the best of maybe not the best situation with the rain game and the delay and all that. I think we had a couple of those like delayed games this past season. It was
Yeah.
kind of weird. But that's one memory for like during the games and during cheer. What is a memory outside of cheer that you'd say will stick with you from this year?
We have so many memories
Yeah.
together, like so many. We do everything together,
We basically lived together.
like actually. But I would say, like 2 weeks ago, whenever the big snowstorm hit, we had a lot of fun. That was really fun.
Yeah.
We walked up to campus with our snowboard, and we snowboarded on Calf Hill.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
And we got to see so many people because like no one had anything else to do. So everyone was out
Mhm.
there. So it was nice seeing all our friends.
yeah,
Yeah, I spent a good time of that snow just kind of walking around campus and all of that. Because again, like you said, nothing else to do anyways.
Mhm.
And so it was really cool to see everybody out and about and enjoying it, not just like hunkering down in their dorm.
Yeah.
yeah.
But last question before we go into our like kind of off topic or lightning round style question. There are more and more people watching women's sports in recent years, especially in professional and collegiate basketball, thanks to players like Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, AZ Fudd. From your perspective as student athletes yourselves, what do you think fans can do to increase exposure and support to women's sports, both here and outside of here?
I feel like just showing up at the games just helps a lot because we don't really have anything for people to like show up to. Like we're the cheerleaders. But for like women's basketball, the energy is so much better when there's a big crowd. Like you can just tell the players are just like feeling better about the game because they have people supporting them and have their back. So I would just say show up for your people.
I agree with Catie. It just makes game day so much better when there's a lot of fans there and they're interacting with the players and the cheerleaders. It just makes a great high energy game.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something that I do wish we could see some more of in the near future. We're getting near the end of our season for basketball, obviously, but softball's about to start up, so hopefully we get a bunch of people showing up to softball games. I know that you guys won't be there for cheer, but it is a better environment for any of our sports if we have a big crowd there. And
Sure.
unfortunately, with like the like icy and snowy game that we had a couple weeks ago, no one showed up really because everybody thought it was going to be crazy storm, which we didn't really get. But it is definitely a lot more helpful when we have that energy. So like I mentioned, instead of having a lightning round, we have an off-topic question, kind of just something to not just be all of the student athlete and student side, but what is one thing outside of athletics that fires you up and you could talk for hours about? In previous years, we have heard animals, religion, music, politics, and life.
Go ahead, Kate. There's one thing. Me and Lauren talk about it all the time. It's our besties.
Every time we go out, we just love to meet new people, and we have so many besties.
So like we'll just like go up to random people we see and well they're usually athletes. But
They're usually and then we're just like we became friends,
just call them our besties.
and they're our besties,
And we could just talk it's basically just like our-
and then it'll usually turn into a greater friendship, obviously.
yeah, and
We hang out with them, but we're very social people, I would say, and we love to go out and meet new people, and
yeah.
I think that just having a social life outside of cheer for us is really something that we enjoy.
I think that's something that's very important for a lot of student athletes in general too, having something outside of just the academics and the athletics, regardless of what it is. But last question to kind of close us out. What is your message to Catamount Nation going out of this interview?
My message to Catamount Nation is, wait, hold on. Can you cut that on camera? My message to Catamount Nation is to make the most of your time in college, because you only have, well, most people only have 4 years, and to meet new people, it's so much fun. It's literally, this is my favorite year because I met so many new people.
Aww. And because we became best friends.
Yes, Emma.
And I would just say kind of the same thing. We only have 4 years here in Cullowhee. It's the best school ever. Just, I don't know. I like to say yes to a lot, and I end up having a really good time, and I like meeting new people. So I would agree with Catie on that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And be yourself.
Bye, besties.
Bye, besties.
Thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Chats with Cats presented by WeTV. Thank you, Catie and Lawrence, for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. That
Works. We'll see you next time, and go Cats.